A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tamam bil khair. Assalamu alaikum everyone.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Welcome to the class. Zahan's also joined Kahoot, and every day Zahan comes with fancy names. So Zahan comes with a lot of @ in his names. Today he's come with a plus. What does this mean, Zahan? Does it mean you have 4 minus plus 3 minus 7 minus and 1 plus, so you're going to be minus 6 at the end of the quiz? Zahan? So it's Zahan minus 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 plus minus minus minus. So net score Zahan minus 6. Let's start with the class. We'll be doing dialogue 9B, inshallah. And as we are going through this dialogue, we'll see the old grammar concepts, the old concepts that we have seen before. It's a pretty simple lesson. There are only 2 concepts in grammar, or maybe 3 concepts.
You had said 9A.
We'll do 9B, and I'll teach you everything. Don't worry. So if you've done 9A, it makes 9B more easy. Okay, so we'll do 9B and I'll explain everything to you. You don't need to know anything much. The 9B was just for you to know and for you to see it if it was possible. Okay, so I'll teach you everything. So even if you've not seen 9B, it is totally fine. I'll teach you everything from scratch, inshallah. Let me put everyone on mute. Anyone has a question? Okay, let me put everyone on mute. Adnan has prepared 9A. Most of the questions, Adnan, are related to 9A. Okay, so inshallah you'll be going there.
No, I have done 9B.
Okay, you've also done 9B. So then you're going to get full 100 on 100, inshallah. Okay, so here's what's written in 9B. This is in page 51 of the book. Ainal mudarrisu huwa fil fasli. The teacher, is it a male teacher or a female teacher?
Male teacher.
Male.
Why?
Male teacher.
How do you know male teacher?
There is no tar marbota.
There is no tar marbota. Yes.
Very good. And there's also huwa. Okay, so al mudarrisu and huwa means it's a male teacher. Wa ainal mudarrisul jadidu huwa indal mudiri. What's the meaning of huwa indal mudiri? Sorry, Sajay, I put you on mute.
He's with the principal.
He's at the principal. Okay. What's the other?
He's with the principal.
He's with the manager.
Is with the manager, Mudir. Very good. So Hifza recollects the vocabulary from last time. Mudir is both manager or principal. Okay, so Mudir is like head. So think of Mudir as head. In a school, the Mudir will be the principal or the headmaster. Okay, Mudir is also manager and a company.
Sahiba, in the other page which you have given, the vocabulary page, it showed that it was headmaster.
Headmaster, correct. So if it was a company, if you speak about your father's company, okay, and you say that my father is a Mudir at the company, means my father is a head or he's a manager at the company. So Mudir is both headmaster or manager. What is in the?
Saqib uncle, assalamu alaikum. Right now I just joined. Saqib uncle, today I might be leaving class a little early.
Okay, sure, no problem, Muniba. So welcome to the class, and as long as you're there, learn from the lessons and take the quiz till the time when you're there, inshallah.
Okay, inshallah.
Okay, so in the means at or with. Let's see what also Google and another tool have to say about in the. What does the vocabulary in the book say, Sadia, about in the?
He is with the headmaster.
With. In the is at or with. Okay, so let us see vocabulary. So this is vocabulary. I do not see in the. Maybe
No,
it's in
part B. You have to go down.
This is another book. Okay, so this is part B. This is another book. There's no in the here, but in the is at or with. Okay, in few cases, in the will be at. If I say in the Fajri, it is at Fajr time. Okay, so that's where in the will mean at. In the in short is around. Okay, at or with or around is what in the would mean. So huwa in the mudiri, so he's with the headmaster, he's around the headmaster. So where the headmaster is, the new teacher is also around or is also with the headmaster or is around him. Now, why am I saying new teacher? What gives the clue that it's the new teacher who we are talking about?
Jadidu.
Very good. Al Mudarrisu Al Jadidu. So Al Mudarrisu is the teacher. Al Jadidu is the new teacher. Al Jadidu is new. Al Mudarrisu has Al. Al Jadidu also has Al. Al Mudarrisu, this is Al Jadidu. So both have an U. Both are masculine and both are singular. Okay. So we see masculine, rule 1. Al, rule 2. We see u, rule 3. And singular, rule 4. So this is an adjective. So this is the new teacher. Nice. Aina at-talibul jadidu dhahaba ilal maktabati. Now who knows what is dhahaba?
Is it the name of the student?
No. Dhahaba is not the name of the student.
Dhahaba is went, no ma?
Yes. Dhahaba is went. The name would mostly end with an U. Okay, so we'll have Muhammadun, Hamidun, Khadijatu, Aishatu. So a name would either end with an un or an U. The dhahaba is actually a past tense verb. Okay, and this is the new grammar lesson for today. This is a past tense verb. The past tense verb, most of the time, so majority of them are 3 letters, and past tense ends with a fatha. So let me write that for you. What is dhahaba, Hifza?
Went out.
Is it dhahaba or
Hello.
have
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Rahmat, you need to be on mute.
Ma'am, ஆமா மேம் அதான் கேக்குறதுக்கு ஜோவன் எதுக்கு
Sadia, is it first dhahaba or second dhahaba? This first
It's the
dhahaba.
first one. Yeah.
And dhahaba means he went. Okay, that's what it means. Is this, Adnan, past tense or present tense? Is it some action which already happened or something which is happening right now?
Past tense.
Past tense, right?
Because he went.
He went, very good. So he's already gone. Okay, so he's not here, he's already gone. That is dhahaba. Who remembers? We've seen the present tense of dhahaba. How do we say he goes or he is going? Who remembers what is present tense? Let me give you a clue. Okay, it starts with ya.
Izhabu.
Yadhabu, very good. Yadhabu is the present tense. Okay, yadhabu means he is going. This is present tense. Present tense almost always will end with u. Past tense, the clue for it is in most cases it will end with a fatha. Okay, in fact, to make it easy and clear to everyone, let me make it huwa yadhabu. Huwa or huwa yadhaba, huwa yadhabu. Okay, now question to Hazik. Hazik, how would you say I am going? Or I went, past tense. Hazik, can you hear me? Hifza, how would you say I went?
تذهب
Sorry?
تذهب
Tadhabu? I went?
تذهب.
Yes, Hifza? What's your answer, Hifza?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so Hifza doesn't want to answer.
Is it
Hifza knows that.
أذهب?
أين
أذهب.
ذهب
Aina is where, Hazik? Okay, one more answer is Adhaba.
أذهب.
Adhabu. I'm getting something wrong. Okay, nice. Adhabu. Okay.
أنا ذهبت
Ana dhahabta.
Sahwa ana zahaba.
Ana dhahaba. Okay.
ذهبت.
Ba, and we have one more answer from Rahil Aunty, which is the correct answer, which is Dhahabtu. Okay, this is the correct answer, but this is something we'll learn later. Okay, the reason I was bringing all of this up is so that you know that, like we have seen present tense, that it changes in different forms. The past tense also, when instead of hua, if I use I went, I would use ana. I'd use ana, okay, but the dhahaba will change, okay, and that's something we'll see later. So the dhahaba is only used with hua. Now, how would I say I am going? This is something which we have seen before. This is something which all of you should answer. How do I say I go or I am going? This is in syllabus, okay? This one here was out of syllabus, but this one here, which I'm asking now, is in syllabus. This is what you should be knowing. How do I say I am going?
Yeah.
Huwa yadhabu. I am going. Zahan, how do you say I am going? Give me an answer, guys. Unless you try, you're not going to remember the rules and the say concepts. The way you're gonna is that you try, you make wrong answers, then you'll never forget the correct answer. So that's how you learn. How do I say I'm going?
أنا
Ana
ذاهب.
zahab.
Okay, one answer.
أذهب.
Adhabu.
أنا ذاهب.
Let me make it. Adhabu is one answer. Okay. Other answers? I heard something else. Yes. What's
Ana
the other?
zahib.
Ana Dahibun. Dahibun is also, I think, an word we have seen. So Dahibun is another answer. Then, what are other answers? Any other answers, guys? Okay, let me explain Dahibun. I think we've seen Dahibun somewhere. Dahibun simply means going. Okay? Going, is it a noun or a verb? Now, this is English grammar. Going, is it noun or is it verb? It means going or to go. Okay, it means one of these two.
Verb, it is verb.
Verb? No, this is actually noun. Dahibun is a verbal noun. It's actually, in all practical purpose, it's used as a noun. For example, I like ice cream. Who likes ice cream in the class? No one likes ice cream. Adnan, you don't like ice cream? I like cars. Okay, I like to go. I like to sing. Okay, this to, go, to, sing, this is called the infinitive, which is actually, in all practical purposes, you use it as a noun. Okay, so this, the ing form or the to form is always a noun. Now, dahibun, this is, say, if it is too confusing, don't worry about it. Dahibun means going or to go, and dahibun can be used with any form. For example, I can say ana dahibun, which will be I like to go, which is I am going. I can say ana, and this is an advanced concept, but since we have seen it, let me cover it. I can say ana dahibun. Okay, I can say huwa dahibun. I can say hiya dahibun, because dahibun simply means to go. Okay, but when you're talking about verb, it will be adhabu, ana adhabu. Now, cheat rule, guys. Okay, so this is like shortcut. Present tense is something that is happening. Okay, so think of it as a car or an aeroplane which is coming to you. Do you see the front of the car or do you see the back of the car?
Yeah, friend.
Yes,
Front.
you see the front of the car. Okay, a car coming towards you. Present tense is something that is happening. You always change the front. Okay, so this is yadhabu. You will make it adhabu. Now, past tense, is it something that is happening or something that has already happened?
It's something that has already happened.
Something that has already happened. Okay, something that has already happened. Do you see the front of it or do you see the back of it?
Back of it.
Back of it.
You see the back of something which has already happened. So you always change the back part of a past tense verb. You always change the front part of a present tense verb. And what we have seen is the present tense verb. Okay, so will you change the front part or the back part? Present tense verb. Front changes or back changes?
Present is front.
Front, because it's something that is happening. So it's the front. You see the front of something that is happening, so you change the front part. Okay, last question before we go back to the dialogue. How do we say he or you are going? How do we say you are going to a boy, masculine? You are going. What changes? So I've already told you it's the front which will change. So the ya, the hamza is what will change. What's the answer for you are going?
So, no?
Very good. Tadhabu. And this is quick recap on present tense verb which we've already seen. Okay. What we are seeing now is the past tense verb. We are only saying dhahaba. Dhahaba means he went. Who knows? What do we say for leave? Present tense. How do we say he leaves or he goes out? We would say huwa.
Kharaja.
Very good. So huwa yakhruju is what we have seen. So we have seen I will not enter the room unless you leave. Okay, that was one of the quiz question. That was yakhruju yadkhulu. Yakhruju is he goes out. Huwa yakhruju, and this is again concept we've seen before. Maybe you don't remember because we have not seen it multiple times. We have only seen it once or twice. Yakhruju is present tense. Past tense of it is kharaja. And what does it mean? Zahan, what does kharaja mean?
Yes, Sakit Raja.
What's the meaning of kharaja?
Raja.
Yes. Muniba, what is kharaja? Or huwa kharaja? Zahan not paying attention. Muniba, what is huwa kharaja? Yakhruju is he goes out. So what is kharaja? Adnan, what is kharaja? Question to all three of you. Zahan, Muniba, Adnan. Kharaja is present tense or past tense? Zahan,
Past
past tense. He leaves. This is present tense or past tense? He leaves. Present tense, past tense. Present tense.
Present.
What's the past tense of he leaves? He leaves is he left. Very good. It means he left. Simple, guys. He leaves means he's leaving now. Okay. You'll always change the front of the verb. So let me highlight the ya. The ya is what you will change if you're talking about someone else. If you're talking about I leave, it will be akhruju. You leave for boy, takhruju. He left is kharaja. Okay. This is past tense. Now let us come back to the dialogue, and this was revision of old concepts. Man dhalika. Dhalika is that. Okay. Dhalika is like hada. Hada is this. Dhalika is that. Man dhalika. Who is that? Ar-rajulu. Who is that man? At-tawilu. So this becomes tall man. Ar-rajulu at-tawilu. Both are masculine. Both have al. Both have u. Both are singular. Okay. So ar-rajulu at-tawilu. Tawil is what we saw yesterday. It means tall. Man dhalika ar-rajulu at-tawilu allati. Who has learned allati? Allati is the third grammar concept for today. Who has learned allati in some other grammar class? Say Rahil auntie, Nahid auntie. What is allati?
The one who?
Very good. Allati is the one who. Now question to the more senior kids in the class. Okay, so Hifza, Hazik, Sadia. How would you use the one who or who in a sentence? You need to give me a sentence in English with the one who or simply.
The one who went out.
Very good. Give me a full sentence.
The one who went out of the class.
The one who went out of the class. What is about him? The one who went out of the class is still a clause. It's not a sentence. You need to complete the sentence.
The one who went out of the class is the
Who is the one who went out of the class?
Okay, Sadia, give me one sentence, and next I'll take your sentence, Hifza. Who is the one who went out of the class? Now, Hifza, what's your question? What answer did you give? You also gave a nice example.
I am the one who went out of the class when. Can I use I? Okay.
Yes, of course. As long as you use who, you're good. I'm the one who went out of the class. That's it, or it is still, you still have some
You've
continuation?
written call.
Who went out of the class? Okay, now let me tell you how you would say this in Arabic. Okay, who is the one who went out of the class? You would say man huwa alladhi kharaja min al. What do you say for class? I've given the first letter. What do we say for class? It's also in
Firstly.
9b. Firstly. Firstly. Okay. Man huwa is, who is he? Okay. Now this is like an adjective. Okay. So you're saying who is that person? Man huwa. Who is he? The one who went out of the class. So this is like an adjective. Man huwa alladhi kharaja min al-fasli. Who is he? The one who went out of the class. I am the one who went out of the class. It is also very simple. Ana huwa alladhi kharaja min al-fasli. I am he, the one who went out of the class. Or you can skip the huwa. You can say ana allati kharaja min al-fasli. I am the one who went out of the class. Okay. So allati is added detail. I can say I am the student. Okay. Or I am something. This is added detail. Okay. I am the one who went out of the class. I can say I am the student. One more example. I am the student who went out of the class. Now I am the student. Is this complete meaning or is this not complete meaning? I am the student. Ana talibun.
It's complete.
This is complete. Okay, ana talibun is complete. Now, huwallati kharaja min al-fasli is adding more detail about ana. Okay, that's what is the function of allati. So it adds more detail. If you skip allati, it is okay, but it gives you some extra information. So it tells you something more about the subject. And we'll see more examples, inshallah. Allati, alladina is used a lot of times. Even in the Quran, you'll see a lot of allati. Alladina is plural of allati. Allati is the one who. Alladina is plural. What would the meaning of alladina be?
Those who.
Those who, or the ones who. Now, for a lot of people, this is going to be confusing, but inshallah, with a little more practice, it's going to become very easy, inshallah. So, alladina means the ones who or those who. Okay, this is just plural of alladina. If we say we are the students who went of the class, we would say nahnu alladina kharajna min al-fasli. The kharaja will also change, but we'll say nahnu alladina. Okay, so that is alladina. Nice. So now let's come back, and that's all the grammar concepts. Okay, so we have seen dhahaba, he went. We have seen kharaja, which means he goes out, and we have seen allati, which means the one who. Okay, the rest is very easy. Man dalika ar-rajulu, who is that man? At-tawilu, who is that tall man? Allati kharaja al-ana minal madrasati. Okay, who is the tall man? The one who came out today. Alan is now. Okay, Alan is in fact now. Who is the tall man who came out now from the madrasa, from the school? Huwa al-mudirul jadidu. He is the new headmaster. Huwa al-mudiru al-jadidu. Wo manil waladu as-saghiru. Who is, what is al-waladu as-saghiru? Who can give me the meaning of this? What's walad and what's saghir?
Short boy or son.
Nice answer. Saghir is small. Saghir is the opposite of kabir. Okay, kabir is big. Saghir is small. Walad is boy. Qasir is a different word which is short. So qasir is short. Saghir is small. Who is that small boy? Allati kharaja alana min al-fasli. Who is the small boy? The one who came out now from the class. Fasl is class. Huwa Ibnul Mudiri Al Jadidi. Now, question to the senior students of the class. Okay, so Sadia, Hifza, Hazik. Give me three answers.
He is
to
the son of the new manager.
Okay, he's the son of the new manager.
He is the son of the new headmaster.
Okay, he's the son of the new manager, headmaster. What's your answer, Hazik?
He is the son of the new manager.
Okay, why do we not say he's the new son of the headmaster?
Because it is not Ibn Jadidi.
How would I say he is the new son of the headmaster? Again, question to you guys. So he is Huwa. How would I say the rest?
Huwa Ibnul Jadidi Al-Mudir.
Okay, you need to help me as I go. So Huwa Ibnu
Huwa
Jadidi
Ibnul Jadidu
Al Jadidu.
Yeah.
Okay, and after that?
Jadidu. Huwa Ibnu Jadidu. No Al.
Huwa Ibnu Jadidu
Al-Mudir.
Huwa Ibnu Jadidu Al Mudiri.
Al-Mudir.
Let me add the G. Al Mudiri. This has to be Jim. Wa Ibnu Jadidul Mudiri.
I think so.
Let's try to translate this. So he is son. Okay. Now Ibnu Jadidul Mudiri. So huwa. There's some mistake here, Sadia.
Did be Jadidi?
Okay, let's
Wal
correct. So
Ibnul Jadidu Mudiri. It won't be.
okay, let's take more.
Al is in wrong.
Huwa Ibnu
Huwa Ibnu Jadidu Al-Mudir. Huwal Ibnul Jadidul Mudiri.
Huwal Ibnul Jadidul Mudiri. Al Ibnu.
Huwa al-ibnu al-jadidu al-mudiri.
Okay, this is a nice exercise. Okay, Mama, you said some other answer.
Huwa Ibnu Al-Jadidu Al-Mudiri.
Okay, the same sentence.
It's no Al-Ibnu. Ibnu.
Okay. Huwa Ibnu Al Jadidu Al Mudiri.
Al-Jadidi.
Al Jadidi Al Mudiri. Okay. And other answers? Hazik, what's your answer?
The Jadid, you said the adjective will come later, no ma? Mudiri Jadidi.
Okay, we have one more answer. Huwa Ibnu Jadid Al Mudiri.
Mudiril Jadidi. You said the adjective will come later, no?
But Halami, this is new son, not new headmaster.
Okay, more answers.
Maybe I'll go with the third one. Huwa Ibnu Jadid.
Huwa Ibnu Jadidi Al Mudiri.
Yeah, I'll go with that one.
Okay, let me try to decode for you. This is a classic case where we need to use the rules. Okay.
This is the same thing which is in the dialogue, right?
Yes, this
The
is
last one.
okay. We are going a little fast. I'm trying to capture a lot of thoughts. Huwa Ibnu al Mudiri al Jadidi he's the son of the new headmaster. Okay, let me decode this for you, and then let's try to have you guys give me the answers. Okay, Huwa Ibnul Mudiril Jadidi. And by the way, I don't think we've reached the correct answer here. Okay, so I'll let you guys come to the correct answer. I think that is more. This will be more useful than the quiz. Okay, so now you're guessing the correct answer. Versus the quiz where you're just choosing. You're letting someone else do the work and you're just choosing the best answer. Huwa Ibnu al Mudiri al Jadidi.
So today there's no quiz.
No, I think we'll be a little late. This is the quiz, guys. This is what we actually need to learn. Okay, and this is the best way to learn it. So we still don't have the answer to this question. Okay, what I will do is, in fact, I'll send the quiz as homework, and you do the quiz by yourself as the homework. Okay, so we'll see who gets the most, say, correct answers, or who gets the highest score. That is the quiz. Okay, so you'll be doing the quiz, but we'll do it after the class, inshallah. Huwa Ibnu al Mudiri al Jadidi. Now, Huwa is he. Okay, what is Ibnul Mudiri? Ibnul Mudiri?
Son of Mudir.
Son of the headmaster? And
Al Jadidu should come, Sahib. For the correct answer, I think Al Jadidu should come in the end.
of the first question or the second one, Naidanti?
He's the new son of the headmaster. Huwa Ibnu al Mudiri al Jadidu.
Okay, let me.
Yesterday in the quiz, you had that question, no?
Okay, Nahidanti remembers the quiz. So Nahidanti tells that it should be Al Jadidu.
The son of the righteous teacher. Yesterday it was there.
Yes. Huwa Ibnul Mudarrisi as-Salihu. Very nice. So Nahidanti remembers the quiz questions.
I went wrong in that question.
Nice. So Nahidanti has learned from mistakes. Others are not learning from mistakes, which is why others are getting wrong. Okay, let's see. Huwa Ibnu al-Mudarrisi al-Jadidi. Now, question to everyone. Al-Jadidi, does it link with al-Mudiri or with Ibnu? What does this link with?
Al Mudiri.
Mudiri.
Let me underline this, okay? So this is underlined. This links with this. Okay? Ibnu al-Mudiri al-Jadidi. So these two are linked. Now, the mudaf mudaf ilayh always has to come together. So Ibnul Mudiri has to come together. In most cases, okay, let me check and come back to you on this, but in most cases that I've seen, it always comes together. Okay. The Nath Manut, however, can come apart. And you need to see what does it match with. In this case, it cannot match with Ibnu. Why? Because this is Ibnu, this is U, this is E. It does not match with Ibnu. However, it matches perfectly with Al-Mudiri. Okay, so this is he's son of the new headmaster. So I'll put new in front of headmaster. Now let's use the same rule here. Huwa Ibnu Jadidu al-Mudiri. Now this follows the off pattern. Okay, and Satya, the reason I told you that look, there's some mistake here is if I say Huwa Ibnu, he is son. Now it should be Ibnun. There's no reason for it to be Ibnu. Okay, Ibnu Jadidu will be wrong. So he is son and there's a mismatch here. There's no reason for it to be Ibnu. Okay, if I say Ibnu al-Mudiri, it is apart, is number one. Second, Jadidu will not make sense. So that's the mistake with this sentence. Now let's do 2. Huwa al-ibnu al-jadidu al-mudiri. Huwa al-ibnu al-jadidu. Till here it looks good. So let's translate this. He is the son. He is the son. Al-jadidu, the new son. Now al-mudiri, what does this link with? Al-mudiri, it is E, right? So it has to link with someone. What does this link with? Al-ibnu or al-jadidu? Sadia. Huwa al-ibnu al-jadidu al-mudiri. So this has to link with someone, okay? So if I make this yellow, okay? This has to link with someone. What does this link with? Or in fact, this has to be underlined because this is al-mudiri, this is off. Sadia?
This talks about the son of the headmaster.
Son. But if that was the case, this should not have al. Because if it is mudiri, son of the teacher, this should not have an al. That's the mismatch here. Okay, so there's a mismatch here and there's a mismatch here. Because if it is the off rule, I can have the al here, I have the kasra, but this also has an al. And that's the discrepancy. I should omit this al. So, Ibnu Hamidin, Qalamu Muhammadin. Qalamu Muhammadin is Qalam of Muhammad. So, it's not al Qalamu, it is Qalamu. Okay, so that's the discrepancy here. Huwa Ibnu al-Jadidi al-Mudiri. Let's analyze this sentence. What's the meaning of this sentence? Huwa Ibnu al-Jadidi al-Mudiri. He is son. What's the meaning of this sentence? Hifza, what's the meaning of this sentence?
He is the new son of the manager.
He is new son of the manager. The headmaster. This actually means something else. Okay. Huwa ibnu, he is son. So let me score that out just so that we do a new translation before it. So he is son. Huwa ibnu. Now ibnu means there's an off. Okay. That's why it is ibnu. Otherwise it should be huwa ibnu. So let me put an off. Al jadidi. Huwa ibnu al jadidi. He is son of new. Al mudiri matches with this. Ibnu al-Jadidi, I'll underline this. In Arabic, the adjective comes after the noun. Okay, so this will be he is son of headmaster new. Why it is headmaster new? Because it is al-Jadidi, al-Mudiri, so it is headmaster new. Okay, and here's the discrepancy. It cannot be headmaster new, it has to be new headmaster, which is actually what we saw here. He is son of the new headmaster, Huwa Ibnu al-Mudiri al-Jadidi. He is son of the new headmaster. Any questions on this, guys? I think you need to go through the recording. We have seen so many cases. I think a lot of people will be feeling dizzy by now. That how am I getting so many different sentences just with 3 words? Okay, this sentence means he is son of headmaster new. There's a grammatical mistake here. Okay, so grammatically it makes sense. He's son of headmaster new, but we wouldn't say a sentence this way. So you cannot have headmaster new, you would have new headmaster. So contextually it is wrong. Okay. Huwa Ibnu al-Mudiri al-Jadidi, which is what we have here. Or in fact, Huwa Ibnu al-Mudiri al-Jadidi is he is son of the new headmaster. The sentence we want is he is new son of the headmaster. So we have seen one. We have seen This sentence 2, 3, 4, we still don't have the answer. So what's the answer? Is it this one or is this not the answer? Let me make it small. So let people guess now. Let us in fact vote. Okay. Let me make this bigger. I'll allow you guys to annotate. This is the sentence we need. He is the new son of the headmaster. Okay, what I'll let you do now is I'll enable annotation. Whoever thinks it is yes, put a tick. Whoever thinks it is wrong, put a X. Okay, in front of this one. So answer is Huwa Ibnu Al Mudiri Al Jadidu. So whoever thinks this is the answer, put a tick. Whoever thinks this is not the answer, put an X. And let's see what you guys feel. Okay, you can annotate now. So in front of here, put a tick or an X for this one, for this answer. Nahidante thinks it is correct. Muniva thinks it is correct. Sidra Nimra thinks it is correct. Someone thinks it is wrong. I do not know who that is. Fuzail thinks it is correct. Zahan thinks it is correct. Zahan thinks it is wrong. Hazik Muniba, Qasim Sobani thinks it is correct. Okay. Muniba thinks okay. So except Zahan, everyone thinks it is correct, right? Anyone else thinks it is wrong? Hifza thinks it is wrong. Sadia also thinks it is wrong. So Sadia, Hifza, Zahan.
Me, Sahaya.
Adnan also thinks it is wrong. Okay. So Sadia, Hifza, Zahan, Adnan. Okay. I let one of you guys try to take a guess. Okay. So try to take a guess. Try to understand what it means and I'll clear the annotations.
Yaqub uncle, it is correct.
Okay. Muniba says it is correct. So tell me what this means, Muniba. Huwa Ibnu Al Mudiri Al Jadidu. Huwa Ibnu is he is son. Okay. He is son. Al Mudiri. What's the meaning of this?
He is son of the new headmaster.
He is the son of the headmaster.
The new headmaster.
Okay, this is one answer that we have. So let me make this A. Okay. B. What does this mean? Sadia thinks it means he is son of the new headmaster. Okay, another answer, guys.
He is the son of the new principal.
It is the same thing. The same thing. So he's son of the new headmaster. You're saying the same thing as Sadia. So you're just saying it's of headmaster principal. Okay, other answers, guys. Okay, so let us build it word by word. Let us do it step by step. He is son. Okay. Huwa Ibnu Al Mudiri. Okay, so let's forget Al Jadidu for now. Ibnu Al Mudiri. What does this mean? Ibnu Al Mudiri. Huwa Ibnu Al Mudiri.
Son of the new.
No, Al Mudiri is son of headmaster, no? Hifza?
Oh,
Ibnu
yeah,
Al Mudiri.
son of head.
Of the headmaster.
He is the son of the headmaster.
He is son of the headmaster. Now, this is the detail, guys. Al Jadidu. Does it link with headmaster or does it like link with Ibnu?
No. Ibnu.
Let me highlight this, okay? What's the other word to be highlighted? Is it going to be Al Mudiri? Is it Ibnu or is this wrong? It has to be something else. It could be one of three answers. It either links here or it links here, okay? Or this is wrong. What's the answer? You could tell me, look, this is wrong. This doesn't make sense, okay? That would be third answer. So what's the correct answer?
It links with son.
But there's no Al, no, Hifza, that's son. This has Al, but this doesn't have Al. So what's the correct answer, guys? Nahid auntie, what is the correct answer?
Connect with Ibnu only because who Ibnu is definite.
No, he is son. Ibnu is indefinite. Al Ibnu is definite, no?
We are showing now. Yesterday you said hada, who, and oh, Jadidu connects with Ibnu only because you have that Dhamma is there. Like that only yesterday. Ibnu, Jadidu connects with Ibnu. This is the answer. He's the new son of the headmaster.
Jadidu connects with Ibnu, but there's no Al, no Nahid auntie.
Huwa means
is definite.
He is means it's a definite. No, we are showing somebody. Yeah. We are not saying yes, and he means we are. Is it not like that, Sahib? I thought because yesterday you said hada comes means it's definite.
Okay.
Adi comes yesterday you told like that.
Yes. Okay, let me confuse you a little more. I think you're already confused. Let me confuse you a little more, and I want you guys to see the video again. So if I say huwa by itself is definite, okay? But if I say huwa talibun, the talibun is indefinite. Why? Because if I have to make it definite, I would say huwa al talibu. So huwa is definite, but the talibun is indefinite. So he is a student. Okay, so this is indefinite. If I have to make it definite, I would say huwa talibun. Oh, sorry, I'll say huwa at talibu.
He's the student. Okay.
He's the student. But here, the answer can be one of two things, okay? And I'll let you guys choose again. So A is not the answer, okay? So he's son of the new headmaster. How would I say he's son of the new headmaster, Sadio? How would I say new? How would I link it with headmaster?
Al Jadidi.
Very good. Because I have Al Mudiri, I have to make it Al Jadidi. Are you clear, Sadia?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Sadia is clear, which means that at least the fast and the quick students have understood. Otherwise, if Sadia had said, no, I don't understand, I have to go back and see the video, it means that I'm going too fast. But Sadia seems to have got it. So I'm okay. I'm not too fast. I'm not an express train. Okay?
But then
If I
isn't the
say
whole sentence wrong? The
yes, I'll come to that
Al-Mudiri,
next.
Al-Jadidi.
No?
Sakub uncle, I am a little busy. Now could I go?
Yes,
Could I
sure,
do
Muniba. Go through the recording because this is a very tricky concept. And let me know in case you still don't understand, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Chalo.
Allah
Masalama. See you in the next class. Al Mudiri Al Jadidi would be new headmaster Sadia. Okay, so this is how we would link it, which is actually what is down below. Wa Ibnu Al Mudiri Al Jadidi. So this would be new headmaster. So this would be adjective, son of new headmaster. This would be the off clause. Okay, Ibnu Al Mudiri. Now, question to you guys. We have B option. Okay, we have C option, which is very simple. C says that it is wrong. Okay, C option would say Al Jadidu is wrong. We cannot have Al Jadidu. Okay, that is option C. Okay, option B would say it links with Ibnu. Oops. Okay, so I think you can understand. I'll not go into the technicalities. Wa Ibnu, this makes sense, and it links with Ibnu. Okay, so let me separate these options out. Okay, I'm going really wrong. Now we seem to be good. Okay, I'll allow you guys to annotate again. Option B says this answer, Al-Jadidu links with Ibnu. Option C says this is wrong. Okay, so let's see. Let's put a tick. Whoever thinks it's B, put a tick on B. Whoever thinks it's C, put a tick on C. We've already eliminated A. Okay, so now it's between B and C, and I'll let you guys annotate. Is it B or C? Nahid Auntie thinks it is B, so Nahid Auntie is confident on what she's seen in the quiz. Sidra Nimra also thinks it is B. A lot of others are still figuring it out. Let me make it easy for you guys. Let me copy this thing here.
Saqib, yesterday 4 questions were on this basis. With this understanding, I got other 3 right, and this was wrong. First one was wrong for me.
No, this is a difficult question, Nahid Auntie.
Okay.
It's not a very easy
4
one.
questions you have framed like that. Yesterday's quiz.
How?
Saqib.
How?
Last
But-
4 questions.
Yes, I'm trying to explain that
first
concept
one
now,
I
Nahid
read
Auntie.
wrong. Yeah, okay, Raja.
Okay, guys. Mark the answer. It's either B or C, guys. Do you think it's B or C? Qasim is in between. So Qasim is playing it safe. So Qasim says, look, I could be either here or there. Okay, Sadia says it is B. I do not know who's yellow. Maybe it's Fuzail or Zahan. Himza thinks it is B. Who thinks it is C? Yeah, now everyone switched to B. Everyone's now siding with Nahid Auntie. Or everyone's always been siding with Nahid Auntie. But I confused you in between. Zahan thinks it is C. Yes?
The yellow one which is on top is mine.
Okay, so Adnan is also now sided. So everyone has confidence with Nahid Auntie. So you have any doubt, you can side with Nahid Auntie. Nahid Auntie will be correct. Okay, let me explain, guys.
And someone is doing down.
Let me disable annotations. Now, short answer, guys. Okay, and I'll let you think offline. Huwa Ibnu Al-Mudiri Al-Jadidu. The Al-Jadidu actually links with Ibnu. So Nahid Auntie is correct. Huwa Ibnu Al-Mudiri Al-Jadidu. It links with Ibnu, but there's no Al in Ibnu. Now, who can explain why there's no Al in Ibnu? Why is there no Al in Ibnu? Because Ibnu Al-Mudiri. Okay. When I make it Ibnu Al-Mudiri, I have to delete the Al, no? So that's when it will become son of the headmaster. Okay. If I have son of the headmaster, okay. Now notice of, before of, it has to be Ibnu. It cannot be Ibnu, it cannot be Al-Ibnu. It is Ibnu only because of Al-Mudiri. But this is definite. The Al has got removed because of the of. So when I say Jadidu, it links with Ibnu. It cannot link with this. And this is of, I'll keep always this together. So he is son of the headmaster and this new will link with Ibnu. So he's the new son of the headmaster. Answer is this, B. So Nahid Auntie caught it. The hidden Al has got removed. The Al is hidden because of the Ibnu Al-Mudiri. And you'll see this incredibly number of times in the Quran. Okay, you'll see this pattern where it's little difficult to catch what does this relate to. And that As-Salihu example is one very simple application of that concept. Okay, and in fact, next week we'll do a tough quiz where I'm going to take some of these concepts and I'm going to put them. In fact, we saw that in the Quran quiz. The Quran quiz that we saw had some of these concepts. Okay, so it has the Dhamma, it had the Kasra, and you have to think on where does this link with. But this is classical case. Al-Jadidu links with Ibnu. Why it links with Ibnu? Because Ibnu has a hidden Al. This has hidden Al, this has hidden Al. This is masculine. This is masculine. This is U. This is U. This is singular. This is also singular. Al-Mudiri cannot link with this because this is Kasra, this is Dhamma. So that's why this would be, he is son of the headmaster. The new will link with son. So that's why we'll have new son. And that's the trick. You need to combine two rules together. So you need to combine the 4 rules that we saw yesterday, the masculine, al, u, and the singular rule with the Ibnu al-Mudiri. When it becomes Ibnu al-Mudiri, it hides the al. Any questions here? Is it clear, Nahid aunty?
It's clear, thank you. I kept it short because this Dhamma is there and Dhamma is there. It's of the same kind, I thought.
Yep. Let me
And
confuse
as you said, al should not be there. Yeah.
Yep, correct. Let me confuse you a little more.
Clear.
Let me give you one more case.
One more.
Okay. Let us say he is, although this sentence I think will not make sense in a true format. If I would say he is a son of a teacher, okay, of some teacher. He is or this is a new book of a teacher. Okay, this is a new book of a teacher. Now, last question, and we will close with this. How would we make this sentence? This is a new book of a teacher.
Not a teacher.
Yes. How would I make this sentence? So this book is kitab. Kitab is masculine. Okay. So I will say this is a new book. So I will say hada. Hada. Now what will I say after this? Will I say hada kitab or will I say hada kitabun? I will say hada kitabun. Okay. Hada kitabun. So I've said this is book. Okay. So I've said this is, I've said book. Now how do I add new? How do I add of a teacher?
Al-Mudarrisi.
Al-Mudarrisi, I not add al because it is not definite. Or teacher. So I'll say mudarris.
Off.
No, off. After off, I can either have al or remove the al. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
The al is optional.
Correct. Mudarrisin, yeah, correct. Kitabun Mudarrisin.
Hada kitabun mudarrisin
Yeah.
will be, this is book of a teacher. Okay, so I've done this. Now is the tough part. How do I say new?
Kitabun will come and Kitabu will come, sir.
Kitabu, correct. Kitabu mudarrisin. So this is off. So I have to take out the u. Yes, someone said the answer. What's the answer?
Jadidu.
Jadidu?
Al-Jadid.
Okay, we are getting a lot of answers now. I thought this will be straightforward. Maybe it's too much information at a time, so everyone's tired. And I also have Al-Jadidu. Both of these answers have a mistake. These are both wrong. What's the correct answer? What's the correct answer? It's not Jadidu, it's not Al-Jadidu. So what can it be? There's only one more thing that it can be.
Jadidun it should be.
Jadidun, correct.
Singular, right?
Why it's Jadidun and not Jadidu?
A new book.
Because it cannot be Jadidu because Jadidu doesn't make sense. It has to be either Al-Jadidu or Jadidun. It is Jadidun because Kitabu is actually Kitabun. The reason it becomes Kitabu is what Nahid aunty called out. Because when I say Kitabun Mudarrisin, it is wrong. So I'll make it Kitabu Mudarrisin. What I'll do is I'll underline this. So this is always underlined. This is book of a teacher, book of a teacher, book of a teacher. But only this will be highlighted. Only this will link with Kitabu. Why? Because this Kitabu is actually Kitabun. So when I represent this later with an adjective, it has to be Jadidun. Okay, clear, Sadia? Or was I too fast?
More Why Al Jadid is wrong, Sahib?
Because this is indefinite, Naidanti. This is a new book.
Oh,
This is Kitabu.
okay, Sahib.
Had I made this Al, this is in fact correct actually. You are correct, Naidanti. This is correct. This is correct, but this means Kitabu becomes definite. This would mean this is the new book of a teacher.
Oh, there comes, yeah.
Because the Al would mean that this is also actually an Al. This is also actually hiding an Al. So if I put this sentence, it means that there's a hidden Al also over here. So this will become, this is the new book of a teacher.
Okay.
Okay, so that will be the hidden meaning of Al. And that's why a small change to the Al or to an U or to an Un makes a lot of difference. So that's why we pay a lot of attention to these rules, because actually you're going to use these rules a lot. We'll see these rules being used in almost every ayah of the Quran. You'll see these rules being used to actually understand what the ayah actually means.
Okay.
Okay, so Kitabu Mudarrisin, there's something hidden. So the Un is hidden, the Al is hidden, and that's what you need to decipher. You need to pick and choose what would best fit. So this sentence is also correct. This sentence is also correct. This is indefinite. This is definite.
The first one is better, no? But
Depends on what you want to say. So this is a new book means there are a lot of other new books also. This is just one new book. But if you're saying that particular new book, so this is the new book. Okay, so this is the book I'm talking about. You'll say the new book. So it depends. Mostly you'll say this. So you're talking about a new book. You're talking about this. You'll mostly say this. So this is what you'll usually say. This is the new book of a teacher, or in fact you would say Al-Mudarris. So this is the new book of the teacher. Or you'd say this is new book of my teacher.
Yeah.
In case I don't confuse you too much, I would
so
say
which is better
Kitabu.
if you- which is the correct way of the second one or the first one, Sahib?
It depends on what you want to say, Naidanti.
Yesterday, whatever you gave 4 examples, the second answer only. When who was there? Who was there? I said I put tick and it came right.
Yes.
Dhamma was there. Dhamma was there. That was what I meant. I understood yesterday.
No, I think try and do it again. Try that again with these rules. So this sentence would mean this is the book. Okay, so why the book? Because it's Al Jadidu. So I'll say this is the new book of the teacher of mine. Why mine? Because I have Mudarri C. Okay, so I have another rule here. So I'll make this orange. Teacher of mine. Mudarri C would be teacher of mine. New book would be this. In fact, teacher of mine should not be, it has to be underlined. It has to not be highlighted. Okay. So this is what it would mean. So Kitabu Mudarrisi Diya. So book of the teacher of mine. There are 2 ofs. Book of the teacher of mine. 2 underline and only 1 adjective. So Kitabu Al Jadidu. This is the only adjective. Okay. Go through this video. The next quiz will have a lot of these concepts, inshallah. And what I'll do is I will send the quiz of today's class to you offline. Okay, so you can take this quiz offline. The next quiz will be a tough quiz on this concept. Unless you've understood everything to the absolute detail and unless you've understood everything correctly, the next quiz will be very difficult. Awesome. Any questions before we close? Let me close. And anyone who has a question, you can stay back 5 minutes. Subhanallah wa bihamdi. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa wastaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. We'll close the class, and anyone who has a question, you can stay back. I'll be waiting 5 minutes for any questions, inshallah.